Welcome back everybody to Shoot a Whiskey. My name is Austin. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. It is Whiskey Wednesday, the best day to enjoy whiskey. But on a first note, I just wanted to wish everybody a happy belated Father's Day. I was gone for the past 3 weeks. You guys got my upload last week that I was able to edit out. But this is my first time actually being home in the past 3 weeks and able to record a video. So, in the spite of welcome back, just wanted to whisk? I just wanted to wish all of our dads right now a happy Father's Day. And all the mothers, obviously, happy Mother's Day, but your time was a few months ago. So, let us have this. Anyways, today we're reviewing something very special for the Father's Day. Belated Father's Day review. I think that's the best way we call it. Today we are reviewing Four Roses 2024 Father's Day release. Now, if you guys didn't hear anything about this was a distillery-only release. It was a 16-year-old, 134 proof. Obviously, there's different barrels or different single barrels that have different proofs, but mine was right at the 134 proof, and that's what we're reviewing today. Anyways, yeah, this was their OESV recipe, which I'm super excited to try about. So we're going to be expecting a lot more spice and fruitiness, and hopefully a good punch of oak with that 134 proof and 16-year age statement. So overall, yeah, I'm super excited to try this. I will not lie, this is the second time I'm trying this. I tried it the day before I left for the holidays, which was the weekend of Father's Day. So I got to try it. I'm going to hold my thoughts on that until I get to try it again. And then, yeah, we'll let you guys know how I feel about this and, yeah, how good it is. So let's go ahead and start with the nose. I've already been letting this glass sit for about 6 to 9 minutes. I think that is appropriate. Whew. I mean, she has got some beautiful legs. Very oily so far in the glass. Nice dusty oak note. Ripe red fruit. I think that's, yeah, like ripe berries. Cherry. I'm getting that cinnamon now. But yeah, overall a nice dusty oak with some ripe berries, some ripe red fruits, and a good punch of cinnamon. Ooh. We're going to keep nosing this for about another few seconds here, another 6 to 9 seconds here before we try it. But overall, the nose, outside of what I just mentioned, isn't as complex as I thought it was going to be. Not saying in a bad way, but it's just a cinnamon red fruit berry pie. A berry pie with tons of cinnamon. And if you were like in an old Prohibition speakeasy, very dusty old oak. So yeah, I really enjoy the nose. It has all the components of OESV that I really enjoy. And now with that extra age statement of the 16 years, it's very balanced on the nose. And you don't get a lot of ethanol-y notes, which I'm surprised about with the 134 proof. I was expecting this to be a little bit harsher on the nose. I was expecting a little bit more ethanol and alcohol forward, but right now I'm not getting that. Let's go ahead and get into the palate here. Holy fuck. Sweet kumbaya. When the first drop hit my mouth, it was like a million orgasms just happened in my... And then the rest got in and swirling around my mouth, so to speak. Oh my lord. No Kentucky hug. All the burn is very much at the front of the palate, but it goes away and it just opens up to a ton of like molassy molassy. Someone's gonna name their kids that someday. But a ton of molasses notes, honey notes. That cinnamon note is in there. Hold on, let's get another sip here. God, that nose is tremendous. Oh. Oh. Oof. Wow. It's like a graham cracker, a cinnamon graham cracker with honey drizzled on top of it, with just like Luxardo cherry, and like on cheesecake when they put that strawberry drizzle with the strawberries, like that, and like raspberries and blackberries, and it's just like, oh, that palate is just punching you in all the best ways. Oh, that is delicious. And we're gonna take a second here because this finish is lasting long. I'm starting to get a little bit more tobacco on the back end, a little bit of those leathery notes, and a small hint of oak, but there's not a lot of oak to this. It's very desserty, custardy, and sweet forward, that you're not getting a lot of the oak notes. We're running out here, so let's just keep diving into this palette. Alright, I'm getting a little bit of that oak now. It might be because I'm looking for it, and it might be the placebo effect that I just talked about it that didn't get a lot of it. But now that graham cracker is starting to intertwine with the char and the oak. Wow. Like I said, all the heat is on the tongue, but as soon as you swallow, because spitting is for quitters, and as soon as you swallow, oh, it's just so many layers of flavor, just punching your palate. And with that proof, that is really, really good. That is really, really, really good. Oh. Is that the best Four Roses product? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That's probably going to be the question mark on this video. I've had a good amount of the SMBLEs, which are the small batch limited editions, and those are all tremendous, but they're all blends. I have the 135th up there that I really enjoyed, that honestly has characteristics of this, just at a lower proof. I've had the 20-year 2021 distillery release, and I have one up there as well that I've been waiting to crack open, and I'm trying to find another one. Will that beat that 20-year? That 20-year genuinely almost brought tears to my eyes. It was so good. Hands down, probably one of the best bourbons I've had. We did a big Four Roses off. It was a huge thing, and this might need to come into the competition, but I believe it was $229 out of the distillery for one of these. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it was over $200 for these Father's Day releases, which drives a hard and high secondary market where I believe these are floating at right at the $600 to at highest $800 mark. And it's tasty. It is amazing, but if I see one at $600 and I can push it, I don't know. It could be worth it. I might try to sell a couple bottles to see if I can afford this. I don't know. That is really, really, really good though, and it made for a fantastic Father's Day release. I will say on the caveat of this, and it might just been because it was in shipping, the buddy that sent me this, I did not like this at first. It probably was moving around and sat in heat for so long that it was just too hot and I couldn't get any of the flavor. But when I had this for the first time, I was disappointed. I was genuinely sad about it. But now revisiting it, it has not a lot of complexity on the nose, but the nose is infatuating with the cinnamon and the berries and the red fruits and a little bit of that barrel char. But then you hit the palate, and it is just like a whole different bottle. It's the nose on X Games mode. It just is like, okay, the nose wasn't enough for you. Here, try this, and then it just opens up so well. The finish is nice and long. It makes for an overall great experience. So, with that, is this the best Four Roses bottle I've ever had? One day we'll have to find out. We'll have to put it with what I deem the best of Four Roses. I've never tried an Al Young. Al Young is supposed to be very much up there with the top of Four Roses. That's a dream bottle I've been hunting down to try one day. So yeah, I'm going to have to do a little bit more tasting on the Four Roses side. But what I will say, Four Roses is dominating the single barrel market with their 9 to 10 year to 11 year releases that are sub $100. They are just delicious. So if you see one, highly recommend you just try it if you haven't before. I think I have an OBSO in there that is just delicious. It blew out Maker's Mark, Cellar Aged in a Blind, and it beat Russell's 13. I was trying to keep everything in relatively the same age group from 10 to 13 year, and that OBSO really shined through on that. So highly recommend you try a single barrel if you see it that's age stated and has the recipe on the back. 10 out of 10 would recommend. But for this, for retail, I would definitely buy it. I think this is a great pour. It's unique to Four Roses. The recipe OESV is very known and is very good for that reason. And so yeah, that $200 to $250 price tag you'd have to pay at the distillery for it, 100% worth it. Is it worth it on secondary? Oh, if you really like Four Roses, yes. If you've tried it and you really like this, yes. But I would say I highly recommend you try this before you go hunt yourself down a bottle and spend $600 to $800. That's just my best advice. That's my advice for any bottle of that price point on the secondary market, is just try it before you buy it. Outside of that tangent, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Happy Father's Day to all my fathers out there, to all my other fans. Make sure you guys are following me on YouTube. Make sure you guys have the notifications on. Make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram. That's where I'm most active. You guys can find me on there, just chit-chatting, talking about my opinion, like the new 117 release that just came out today. And I saw it drop from $300 for a pair of them all the way down to $200. So if that tells you how this rum finish is doing so far, I don't think I've ever had a good rum finish. We are going down a lot of rabbit holes in these videos. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys have a great day. Oh my god, that's so good. Oh. Wow. Yeah, I need to get up. That was fucking good. Holy shit.